generous girl. The first in thank you for the bountiful breakfast you have given us. For pity as kind as mortals and hearts as simple. But to return peace upon the earth that has caused a lot of changes in our lives. We are sorry for the times we have failed you, but how they ask for your forgiveness. Father, help us stay focused on our studies. When learning becomes difficult, grant us the gift of courage and enthusiasm. Grant us the grace to use our knowledge in making a difference to the lives of the people around us. All this we pray in your mighty name. Amen.
Please be seated. And now, to open our tonight's event, let us all welcome the President of the Taguig Designers Council, Ms. Baby Fresnetti.
Hi, good evening. Good evening. On behalf of the Geek Designers Council, I am happy to welcome everyone here tonight. I am glad to stand in front of you to represent a strong group of the fashion designers from Taguig City. We are here to showcase our artistry through our inspiring muse, Asha Gutierrez. We are confident that Asha is a strong contender for this year's Miss World Philippines competition. We are excited to be a part of her journey. Sa mga pangyayari ngayon, alam naman natin na maraming naapektuhan ng pandemya na sa kasalukuyan nating hinaharap. Higit sa lahat, marami sa aming munting industriya ng mga designers, mananahi, mga nagbuburda ang nawala ng oportunidad dahil nararapat mo nang ipaisang tabi ang mga events na bumubuhay sa amin. Kasama na dyan ang chance na makatrabaho at mapaganda ang mga kababaihan. Here in Taguig, together we rise above these challenges through the continued support of our city. Maraming salamat, Councilor Pami Zamora. Maraming salamat po, especially to our very supportive Congresswoman Lani Cayetano for always believing in us. It is an inspiring time to be a Filipino designer. Ilan sa magagaling nating kababayan ang nakilala sa buong mundo sa larangang ito. At kami sa Taguig ay nagsasabing handa na kaming makisabay at sa pagpapalaganap ng husay at galing ng isang Taguigenyong designer. To all of you here tonight, we represent our colorful and variant pageant communities and media. We applaud your contribution to the conversation that have made the Philippines front runner in international pageantry. I would like to take this opportunity to also introduce to you the Taguig Designers Council, our Vice President, Richard Plania, Designer, Cathy Capistrano, Designer, Onin Pagsisihan, Designer, John Cruz, Designer, Essie Mendez, and Designer, Doms Ramos. As we gather tonight to showcase our work, we present to you the Gig Designers Council's Muse for 2021, Miss Asha Gutierrez. We could sense her determination in winning the new major crown for our beloved city. And that makes us all very proud. We encourage her to continue the work she does to uplift and empower women everywhere. And we wish her all the best in her upcoming competition. Friends from the media, Konsehal Pami Zamora, Congresswoman Lani Cayetano, and to everyone present here, maraming salamat sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta.
Thank you, designers, and congratulations. The Gig Designers Council would like to thank our media friends, Bobby Regentina of Manila Bulletin, Armin Adina of the Philippine Daily Inquirer, Jay Patao of Malaya Business Insight, Celso Caparas of Philippine Star, Ethan Concepcion of Manila Standard and Pageant Concept, Mel Caparas of Tempo and Pageant Chronicle. From our vloggers community, Tita Lavina of Titas of Pageantry, Jason Cappuccino of Sashes and Scripts, Adam Henato of Hey Adam G, Andy Kaina of Sash Factor, Ferdinand Abihon of Misosology, Anton Eder of Pageant Talk, Joy Arkil of Fab Philippines, Melvin Sia of Fab Manila, and Oyel De Leon for the Philippines. And tonight, the Gig Designers Council acknowledges the presence of the Gig City 2nd District Representative Honorable Mariela Arnie Adelani Cayetano. The Gig City 2nd District Councilor Pami Zamora, Miss Universe 2015 P Awards back, the Gig's Pride Reina Hispano-Americana Filipinas 2019 Miss Katrina Liagado. Also, let's welcome the founder of Love Yourself Philippines, ang isa pa ding pride ng Taguig, Ronivin Pagtakhan. And let's also welcome the sister of our muse for tonight, Paulina Gutierrez. And to give us a welcoming remarks, let us all welcome the beautiful Congresswoman Lani Cayetano.
Thank you. A beautiful Sunday evening, everyone. Welcome to the city of Taguig. Allow me to first and foremost thank the Taguig Designers Council for organizing this event, all for the love of Taguig and for the love of Asha. Bigyan naman ho natin sila ng masigabong palakpak. You know, it's amazing how, despite of the challenges that you're facing, you still manage to organize this. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Thank you for inviting me to be part of this event. And I would also like to, if Asha can hear me, allow to tell Asha that we are here to support her. We believe in her. And I would also like to thank her for being a strong partner of the city of Taguig with major advocacies, no? From fitness and health, from an advocacy that is also close to my heart, the violence against women and children, and most recently, her active participation in the COVID response of the city of Taguig. You know, ask her about COVID response, and she can very well share her knowledge about this because she personally took time and studied really, no, what she can do as a woman and as an aspiring queen to help educate us with the present problem that we are facing right now. Ito nga ho yung COVID pandemic. And lastly, allow me po to thank all the media partners that we have here tonight, the pageant media. Thank you for supporting not just the aspiring beauty queens, but also for supporting the creative teams. You know, when we see women compete in international, even local pageants, we see the woman. But actually, behind that woman, nandyan po yung mga creative team na sobrang nagsisikap din. From the stylist, to the makeup artist, to the content managers, to the photographers, lahat po sila. I hope that we will all continue to support beauty contest. Hindi naman ho yung beauty contest panlabas lang na kaanyuan yung sinusuportahan natin. As we support aspiring queens, we also support an industry na talagang nangangailangan din po ng tulong natin. So with that, again, thank you to the Taguig Designers Council and also to Asha for all her valuable contributions to the city of Taguig. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat and welcome to our probinsiyadad, ang probinsya na syudad pa dito sa Metro Manila, Taguig City. Maraming salamat po. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you, Congresswoman Mariela Arnie Atilani Cayetano. And let's watch this video.
That's right, Ralph. I was invited for this meet and greet with Miss World candidate Asha Gutierrez. So nandito kami sa Lalita Cafe and actually official coming out niya with the support of the Taguig Designers Council. Hello guys! Medyo biglaan natin po ngayon. Pack naman ang Sean debate. Oo, pack talaga kasi meron siyang suporta na Designers Council ng kanyang city. So, ang nagsalita kanila si Congressman Cayetano. Hello, please speak aloud. Hello, Ralph. Oliva. Ayan. So, we will get to see more of Asha. I'm so sorry guys. Actually, nagtang pa ako ng isang episode sa inyo. Pero, kilatisin muna natin itong si Asha. Hi, Silmar. Aga namin. Yes, ma'am. Wala na nga akong pasabi, biglaan yun lang. Hindi ko kasi alam kung kakayanin ng aking data.
Thank you, Mr. Joel Legaspi, for the beautiful videos and photos.
Yan ang free.
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, the Taguig Designers Council presents to you their bet for Miss World Philippines 2021, Miss Asha Gutierrez.
Ayan na siya. Ayan na siya, si Asha. Alright, so, let me take a good footage for you. There she is. Huwag tayong mag-alala guys, nandito ako sa pinakaharapan. Filipino bilis nila.
Thank you very much, Miss Asha, and let us all be seated.
Basketball coaching natin. Let's ask her later.
Hello! Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat at maraming salamat for being here today. Taos-pusong pasasalamat. Umpisahan ko po pasalamatan ang Taguig Designers Council. Thank you so much for supporting me all the way in this journey. Salamat na binabantayan niyo po yung pag-design at pagsuot ko ng pananamit during for my Miss World Philippines. And I know po na mahirap ito dahil ito ay in the middle of pandemic. But the fact na sinusuportahan niyo po yung dream ko as a woman, na-appreciate ko po ng gusto yan. Thank you so much, Doms and other designers. Of course, Taguig City, Kong Lani Cayetano, thank you so much for hosting this event. Super salamat po. Alam niyo po yan. You were always here for me and I will always be here for the city as well. So maraming salamat. For the news community, pageant community. You're always here to make our voices heard, for always telling us, oy, kaya mo yan. Even a simple message, when you tell us that we're doing well or to keep on pushing through, na-appreciate po namin yan. So maraming salamat for being here. And of course, my family, my friends, Katrina Ligado, our former Reina Hispano-America, for being here and supporting Taguig City all throughout in this journey. Maraming salamat po. Of course, magpapasalamat rin ako sa Love Yourself community ko po for helping me fight not only this pandemic but also the HIV problem as well that has been ongoing in the Philippines. For also helping me found my own advocacy that I will raise in this platform for Miss World Philippines, Transcend, supporting and empowering cis and transgender women to fight against abuse of all forms. This is the voice that I will bringing not only in our country but throughout the world. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, Miss Asha. Mga kaibigan, napaka-proud po to have a hardworking and inspiring Taguigenya representing our beloved city of Taguig at the Miss World Philippines competition this year. At this juncture, atin namang maririnig ang pagbati at pagbibigay ng good luck sa mga taong naging part ng iyong journey, Miss Asha. So let's start with her sisters Paulina and Gabriela.
Okay, please come forward. Hi everyone, thank you so much for being here, of course, and for unconditionally supporting my sister throughout her journey. It's really her dream. And as for my message for her, baby sis, I hope that whatever it is that you choose to pursue, I hope that you will always be able to do your best. Enjoy the experience, learn as much as you can, and positively impact the people you meet along the way. And yeah, I'm very much happy that you're happy. And I think, and I'm grateful to Miss World Philippines for giving you this opportunity. Yeah. Any words, baby Gabby? This is my baby.
Thank you, Miss Paulina and Gabriela. Our next, Reina Hispano-Americana Filipinas, Miss Katrina Liagado.
First of all, welcome po sa aming probinsya, Dad. So, nakita niyo po, we are not just beautiful na BGC and we have the other side. And this is what we are truly proud of. That's why I'm so happy dahil kinukwento ko nga kay Kong Lani, when I was just starting, we just had a courtesy call. Ngayon, we already have a big community na sumusuporta para sa candidates ng Taguig City. And I hope it wouldn't just be Asha. And gusto namin na marami pang aspiring queens ang matutulungan ng Taguig City. And we're always here to support you. And way back Miss World Philippines 2019, if you don't guys know, we were batchmates. So that sobrang support ako sa'yo this year. And I just wish you enjoy this journey. And the whole city is here to support you. And to all our media partners, I will also take this opportunity para sabihin na all Miss World Philippines candidates will be vaccinated on Taguig City. So thank you, Kong Lani. Thank you to the city government of Taguig City. So we are really pushing vaccination. And, you know, I'm working with Asha with this project. And talaga namang, we're so happy na we were able to vaccinate our co-candidates because sabi nga namin, diba, if you want to go back to normal, magpabakuna na tayong lahat. So yes, thank you so much to all our pageant media friends. Asha, we're here to support you. Nasa likod mo lang kami. And we love you. And all of the people here are rooting for you. So just do your best, enjoy the journey, and we're here for you always. So thank you everyone, enjoy the night, and welcome and enjoy our provincialidad.
Thank you, Miss Katrina Liagado.
Taos pusong pasasalamat, Katrina.
So, photo op muna. Wait lang, guys.
Look here. Here.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Katrina Liagado.
Look here.
And of course, lastly, one of her designer, Onin
Yes.
Pagsisihan.
That's right. Philip, Asha is a contestant. Actually, contestant si Asha noong 2019. Pero sumasali siya ulit ngayon. This time, mukhang mas prepared. Mukhang mas may backup tayo ngayon. We have members
Good
of
evening,
the
everyone.
Designers Council.
Asha, it's your time to shine. So,
18 hours.
good luck sa journey mo. Enjoy the journey. Alam mo naman kung gaano ka-supportive ang Taguig City sa iyo. So, masasabi lang namin ang Taguig designers ay we're all here sa lahat ng kailangan mo, lahat ng mga damit, lahat, accessories, etc. We're all here to support you. Good luck sa iyo.
Supportado kami yung city.
Thank you very much, Mr. Onin Pagsisihan.
How do you feel about Asha? Ano kay Asha? Tatanungin natin yung Selma. Grabe rin ng
Okay, thank you.
na feeling, diba?
So let's have a photo op first with Congresswoman Lani Cayetano with Asha.
So, ayan, being young, top 95. So, we have Congressman Lani Cayetano. There she is.
Madam here.
And of course, all of our designers.
Okay. Nawawala. Nawawala guys kasi isa lang yung phone na wala ko. So, I also tried to take some photos. Just to check na kapabal lang.
Okay, thank you very much.
So, very supportive si Congressman. So, these are the designers who will be helping Asha with her
Okay,
wardrobe.
hello.
Wala tayong problema doon.
Sit down, Miss Asha. Okay. So,
How do we feel about
ito na ang ating pinapahihintay to our passion media
May
community.
questions kayo
Ano po
guys?
ba? Ano po?
Guys, may question kayo? So,
Ayan.
one time na
So alam kong handa na kayo kilalanin ang aming pambato sa Miss World Philippines 2021. So the floor is now open para sa inyong mga katanungan. So kindly raise your hands and we'll give you the microphone. Okay.
bibigyan na ng microphone guys. Baka naman may gusto kong itanong. Itanong na natin yan.
Magandang hapon, Asha. I'm Kuya Ethan from Manila Standard and Pageant Concept. My first question for you, how to be a purposeful woman for the community of Taguig? How to be a purposeful woman
What about yung
for the
pagbago
community
nila
of Taguig?
NUT sa Taguig? Naku, hindi
Or
natin
for your
nasagot
community
yan kasi
here in
syempre
Taguig.
ibang organization.
Hello. Thank you so much po. Working as a public officer in Taguig City for almost 3 years po. Not only during the pandemic but even before that, we find ways po to find work for women who are looking for jobs, even finding educational tools, especially during the pandemic. We created Tech Talk so that we can provide free education online during the middle of the pandemic. And of course, the vaccination hubs. I have been working relentlessly with Mayor Lina Cayetano and the team. We would visit the vaccination hubs po, and we have a lot of vaccination hubs already just to ensure that we're following the safety protocols and providing the best care that we can for each and every Tagigenyo. When you ask that, what kind of purposeful woman should I be? It's just about finding ways each and every day how I can give back to the world. Thank you po.
Thanks so much. Wow. Last question. We celebrate Pride Month this month of June, no? My question is, how can you be the voice of the LGBTQI community, Asha? Can you give specific programs or projects that can touch or affect the LGBTQI community?
Hello, I am an HIV counselor of Love Yourself Philippines. And during Pride Month, not only do we celebrate our each and unique individuality, but we also create programs so that each and LGBTQIA member will find a voice or find a way that they won't be discriminated po. So when we create these programs in Love Yourself, we create shows, we create drag queen shows, just so that each and every individual will feel na they're heard, that they matter, and most of all, that they have a place in the community po talaga.
Wow, thank you and good luck.
Thank
to
you
Asha.
po. Maraming salamat.
Good evening. I'm Nolly, very also for OPMB worldwide. Okay, as an HIV advocate, what activities in the past that have been engaged that you can bring to the aspect of Miss World Philippines, and eventually you can use it if you will become one of the winners of the pageant?
As an HIV counselor of Love Yourself Philippines, we create programs not only by providing free testing in our branches. We have a lot of branches here already in Metro Manila, and we also have one in Cebu, and we're creating one in Davao already. Inside each branches of Love Yourself Philippines, we also provide PrEP. PrEP is a kind of medication treatment that people can take in order to be safe from the HIV pandemic. So we provide it, and we also ensure to educate not only the LGBTQIA community about this education, but also for young children and women as well. This is something that I plan to bring out, not only during this Miss World Philippines organization, but throughout my life. Because this is actually very personal to me po. 2 of my closest friends passed away from HIV.
Okay, follow-up question. I also heard that you are a vegetarian, right? So how and become how and when you become a vegan?
This is actually 11 years ago po. So I have been a vegetarian for almost 11 years. And this is not only because I want to promote health and well-being, but also because it makes me feel better, and I am an animal lover po.
So where did you get your protein?
Nuts, beans, lentils, tofu. Napakamura nga po compared to being a
Sir Nolly
doctor.
Sir Nolly ng
Yes, very well said. Good luck.
Maraming salamat po.
Hello, good evening, Asha.
Hi, Tita.
Hello, so this is your second time to join Miss World Philippines. Did your advocacy from your first time change, or did you add newer things to what you're working with?
From my former pageant experience, I also brought Love Yourself Philippines as part of my advocacy, in which I showcase our HIV programs. But for this year, I also brought our new program, which we created during the pandemic. I am a founding member of this, and we call it Transcend. When we talk about Transcend, it's about transcending women to what they deserve and what they truly need in this life. So we talk about cisgender and transgender women alike, and how we can improve their lives. We are finding programs and initiatives in how we can provide work, good psychological services from them, which is actually free therapy. And of course, we are planning to create safe houses soon for women who have been abused.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
If it's okay, one of our followers here in the Tita Lavinia channel, his name is Silmar. He is asking the most common question. There are
Okay.
so many crowns at stake for Miss World Philippines. Are you focused on just one crown? And if that is so, what title would that be?
Hello, thank you so much po. Good evening. I am focusing right now for Miss World Philippines crown. That has always been my dream, and like my mom used to say, if you have a dream, you should always focus on it and work hard for it so that you are deserving of that dream.
Alright. Maraming salamat. May huling
Thank you rin
question na
po.
lang ako. Kung pwede pang isingit.
Of course, any questions po,
Alright.
please, just ask away.
So, when I think about Taguig, and I lived in the area na malapit dun sa area na yon, I only think about BGC. This is my first time to check this side of Taguig. Ano pa ba yung pwede naming matutunan about Taguig beyond BGC?
When we talk about the gig, that's actually automatic, Tita Lavinia. People already associate with BGC given that it's one of our main place to go to, and this is where our economic center is in Metro Manila right now. So when we talk about the gig, we have other beautiful sites here, of course. We have Lakeshore, we have beautiful churches rin po, and of course we have other barangays po where we create other economical values such as water lilies. I'm also part of the water lily project of Councilor po, and we create this initiative where we create work for women by creating water lilies po. So for each barangay po, we have these tourism sectors po that help Taguig not only to be just about BGC, but for each barangay po.
Thank you!
Thank you
so
rin po.
much. Alright. Ayan
Hi.
guys. Nagsasalita sa.
Hi, Asha.
Hello.
I'm Jason Cappuccino from Saajha and Spirits.
Hi!
So, if you're given 45 seconds to introduce yourself to the world, how would you do it?
Hello, my name is Asha Gutierrez. I'm 26 years old and I am a proud Filipina. I am a creative writer and an HIV counselor for Love Yourself Philippines. I am also a businesswoman and I will be creating a healthcare platform that will help the pandemic as of now. I am the second eldest out of 6 children and I am a former basketball and a Latin dancer.
Okay, thank you. That's actually 28 seconds.
Really?
Nice
Kaya
work.
pa. Kaya pa.
Hi, Asha.
Hello,
Okay.
Adam.
Yeah, I have
Of course.
fellow media professors will indulge me on this.
Okay.
First of all, this is my first time to hear a girl named Asha. Is there an interesting story why you were named?
Named Asha.
Actually, there is. Apart from Asha meaning hope in India, so it actually means hope. But it wasn't really intentional at the time because my real name and my full name is Patricia Isabel de la Cruz Gutierrez. I wasn't able to pronounce my name when I was 3 years old. I couldn't pronounce it properly, so when people would ask what my name was, I would say Asha.
Alright.
Yes, well,
So that's
until the name stuck po, and until now people call me Asha.
I see. Alright, so this is your second time to join Miss World Philippines. What makes you keep coming back to this pageant system?
It's not merely a pageant system for me, Adam. It's a dream. And for me, when I joined Miss World Philippines during 2019, I learned a lot about myself. Not only how I can improve myself, but also how I can connect more to other people. Because it's simply a process. So when you try again, it's not merely because you want something from it, but also because you also want to create an impact towards other people. And to look at yourself at the mirror and then I feel proud about myself. I'm actually pursuing my dream. These things are very important as a woman.
Alright, and the next question is, as we listen to you right now, as we listen to you right now, you know, you've been doing a lot of great things. You know, you wear so many hats, creative writer, businesswoman, now an aspiring beauty queen. Now, where is this activism coming from?
When you say where is this coming from?
Yeah, in drive, in determination, because you've been doing a lot of things, not just for yourself, but for your community as well. So, where is this activism coming from?
I guess when you know when your childhood, when you really you weren't raised with a silver spoon in your mouth, when you came up from not a rich family, when you know that you have to work hard for the things you want, that's a drive that will never fade away. So when I find something that I really want to work on, I make sure that I finish it, or more importantly, that I make it grow bigger. So that's perhaps the fire that I continue on burning throughout my life.
All right, thank you very much.
Alright guys, baka may mga questions pa kayo. Okay, tatanong ko.
Hello, Asha.
Hi.
I'm Jay Pata from Malaya Business Insight, and I'd like to ask about this digital health platform that you are. Is this still in the drawing board, or is it to be launched very soon, or what?
It's actually named Healthcare Pal. I am partnered up with nurses and doctors, and I'm the president of this tech industry. It's under works right now. We are getting our business permit this month, and we are launching it perhaps by July or August. We are actually providing international vaccines, and we will be sending it out to our cities. And apart from that, we will be providing COVID care products and laboratory services. My vision here was, it was created even before during the pandemic, but more so during the pandemic because there was a problem in our medical care in which it was hard for people to go to hospitals. So I thought, along with my partners, how about we bring healthcare straight to their homes? How about we bring the doctors, the laboratories, and the nurses, for those who are in need, straight to their homes, so it's more like a grab system in which if you need a certain service, or if you need some certain COVID care help, you just book it online, and it's going to be in an app soon, and the service will be provided straight at your doorstep.
Could you foresee or intend to benefit everybody from all the sectors?
What do you mean, sir?
All the sectors, I mean, including the underprivileged sector.
Yes.
We benefit from this.
We're thinking of creating something for private, and we're also creating something where we can give it away for free. So we will be providing pro bono services for people who are in need of it.
So everybody will benefit. Everybody will benefit from it.
Yes, definitely. It's not only for one sector, it's for everyone. That was our vision. We were thinking earlier, it's quite expensive, certain expensive vaccinations, and so I partnered up with certain vaccinations from Spain to make it as cheap as possible.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hello.
He's one of the popular girls last year.
Hello.
He's your son.
Hello.
She's Polish. Kulang lang ng konti. Polish na talaga. I mean, Polish na siya to begin with.
Tatayo na lang ako. Yan. I am Adina from the Philippine Daily Inquirer. Thank you for inviting us here. I would just like to make a clarification. Are you vegan or vegetarian?
I have been actually a vegetarian for 11 years.
Okay.
So at that point I was eating eggs, I was eating milk. But for the past 3 years, I'm learning how to be a vegan.
Okay.
It's not something that I have perfected yet, but that is what I am doing. I am following a vegan diet.
Okay. You're getting there, or 100% vegan ka na ngayon?
I try my best.
Okay. I would like to know, how can veganism and vegetarianism make this world a better place?
For environmental wellness in our world, it actually helps because when you're a vegetarian, you avoid eating meat. They say that cattle creates emission po, which is effective dun po sa greenhouse effect. And right now, that's one of the greatest concerns apart from the pandemic. They even say na after this pandemic, we have a bigger problem, which is saving the earth. So if you are a vegan or a vegetarian per se, you will definitely help the economy, and most of all, you will help in saving the world.
Thank you.
Good evening, Asha.
Hello.
I'm
Good
Celso for the
evening.
Philippine Star.
Hello.
Years from now, you will have a family of your own. What will you tell your kids the lessons you have learned from the pandemic?
During the pandemic, it wasn't easy. I would see my friends look for or ask for food, and I lost my job in the middle of the pandemic as well. And it was difficult not only for yourself, but also for those who you don't even know. You see it by news, there's the fear of the unknown. So the lesson that I learned during the pandemic is about being there for other people, that you may have problems, that you may be suffering, but at the same time, you still need to find ways to help the other.
Last question.
Okay.
You mentioned earlier the title you are aiming for. Why you should be crowned Miss World Philippines 2020?
This is a question that people usually ask. Every day, my mom, my friends, even my great mentors over there from Aces and Queens, so they would ask me every day, why do you deserve to be the Miss World Philippines? And I would reply to them that I believe in myself. I believe that, and I hope that I could be the Miss World Philippines 2021. And if I can and will be, I will make sure that I create an impact to the world. This is not only a platform for myself, but also for other women who have the same dream of creating an impact. And I hope that that is more than enough.
So, Miss World talaga ang target mo. Alright.
Hi, Adam.
Just a follow-up question from
Follow-up
Sir
question.
Pam's question to you. Now, kasi if he said nga, di ba, being a vegetarian can help Mother Earth. Now, I want to ask, do you think if the whole world will go vegetarian or vegan, do you think we'll be able to solve our climate change problem?
It will not fully solve the climate change problem, but it's one of the many factors that can actually help create an impact. Because of course, there are other kinds of pollution that come from other situations as well that we need to look into.
Hello, just a follow-up question for your being vegan. Okay. I just want to know what is the difference between a vegan diet and a vegetarian diet and a plant-based diet.
Oh, okay po. So when you're a vegetarian, you still eat dairy products. So dairy products include eggs, milk, butter, cheese. However, when you go plant-based, literally gulay na lang talaga. So bawal, you're not allowed to get any produce that comes from animals, whether it's milk or eggs. So your protein will be based on nuts and vegetables like avocado and other sorts.
Oo nga, medyo mahal yung klase diet.
Hello, Asha. Me again.
Hello.
Ihabol ko lang for my Manila Standard column, no?
Yes po.
How do you feel being the granddaughter of one of
Juan
what is it?
Gutierrez?
Oo nga.
Nalulungkot ako.
You're
walang
from
bacon,
showbiz
walang
royalty.
lechong kawali. Walang
Show business ba? Being the granddaughter of the great Juan Gutierrez.
I guess I'm happy about it. It's a part of who my mom is, and I love my mom very much. So whenever I ask about it, I proudly say yes, I am. He is my grandfather. It's the father of my mother, and I used to hear a lot of good stories about him from my mom. So that's something that I carry positively within me po.
Thanks so
How do you
much.
feel
Thank
about
you.
her comes skills, guys? Please let me know.
Follow-up question again. This is your second time to join Miss World Philippines, right? And right now we're still at the height of the pandemic. Now I want to ask the difference of your training now for Miss World Philippines compared to your previous try. May pagbabago ba? Meron ba kayo? Kasi considering na
Loka
we're
pa si
facing
Irene.
a pandemic.
Loka ka mababa sa nila.
Most definitely. So during our training, before the competition started, we're also aware that we have to be swab whenever there's a big event. And it's not like before where you get together afterwards, you go out and eat. Here we're following safety protocols. We have to wear masks. When we go out, we have to wear face shields. And most of all, we have to take as many vitamins as we can so that our immunity won't go low. Before I joined this competition, I was grateful enough and honored to be given the opportunity to have vaccine from Taguig City. And they did it to ensure that I will be safe during the competition. So that's also one thing that you have to consider. If you want to go out, if you have to work, then it's best that you become vaccinated. Not only for your safety, but for other people who have comorbidities that you might be exposed to. Hello?
Hello. Okay.
Hi.
Okay. One more question. Do you have any game plan for the remaining days of the what is your expectation in the coming final?
Buti pa kayo ako nag-aantay pa ako.
I guess my expectations for the coming finals is that it's going to be challenging. I'm quite aware that there will be a lot of contenders for this, and that we are complete 45 women with the common dream. So for me, it's just about being humble and at the same time being focused to what you truly want and finding a way to work through it so that you will be deserving of it.
A game plan for the remaining days of the battle.
Of course, my game plan is to be focused and to listen to those who truly matter.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Natatawa si Asha, narinig siguro. May mga magtatanong pa ba? Do you have other questions, guys? Sa kamay niya. Okay, so we'll let her know later. Right now, she probably doesn't realize
Check.
it.
Anong mas mahirap, maging varsity basketball player o maging beauty queen?
Parehas silang mahirap, parehas silang masaya. Iba ang challenges, pero common, parehas ka pwedeng matapilok. So, when I played basketball before, palagi ako may swollen ankle and swollen knee. So, akala ko tapos na yun nung naging akong aspiring beauty queen, pero mahirap rin pala mag-high heels at natapilok na rin po ako. So, yun po ang common.
Input. Yan ang sabihin natin kay Asha.
Okay, any follow-up questions?
Yeah, any follow-up questions tayo?
Here, po.
Baka may mga questions kayo, itanong na natin.
Okay, so, ayan, take your seats, Miss Asha. Talaga namang handang-handa ang aming pambato sa Miss World. Okay, so media friends, okay, thank you for being part of this conversation with us. You can access your media kits, QR code placed on your table. Okay, in this tribe, hello. Okay. So in this tribe, you'll find press releases, images, videos, and release scheduled for your convenience. For more info, please email Asha Gutierrez media@gmail.com. Okay, so once again, good luck to you, Miss Taguig Asha Gutierrez at the Miss World Philippines pageant. At dyan po nagtatapos ang ating programa. Maraming salamat po sa pakikisalo po sa amin dito po sa La Luna Cafe and to our special guests and media friends. We look forward to welcoming you again soon in our beautiful city of Taguig. Good night and stay safe, everyone.
Siguro ko pero mamaya.
Pwede po tayo mag-photo op, pero yung mga naka-live, pakikat na po para hindi tayo masita ng IATF. So, maglagay lang po tayo ng face mask para may distance tayo, okay? O alam nyo